Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are here in the depths of the factory that has been making the Iron Soldiers, and last time I managed to just barely successfully defeat the Hellfire Watchers and the Steel Watch Titan, and now Gordanian Zana Tubin has joined me because they were tasked with blowing this place up or otherwise wrecking the operation, probably using this neural switchboard. But if I can manage it, first of all, I would like to just check the corpses for loot. Infernal Iron. Probably just Infernal Iron. But this guy, the Titan, Gaunter Mail, Legendary, Bow, 7 to 14 damage, 1d8 plus 6 piercing, Promised Victory. On a hit, possibly inflict Guiding Bolt on the target. The object shines with a glowing light of radius 20 feet. Weapon enchantment +3, Celestial Haste transmutation spell. Weapon can Bolt of Celestial Light, 1d8 plus 8 piercing plus 1d8 radiant with chance to frighten. Two-handed longbow. That is intense. So we will take that for Astarion, speaking of whom is currently across the way, slightly dead. Automaton component.
This head belonged to the automaton you encountered in the Underdark. How did it come to be here?
Oh, the guy at the top of the Wizard's Tower that we used Thunderwave and then it fell off because we portented its fail. Gortash, a drow recruit, bought this curious object from the Underdark. I have no idea what it signifies, but it is clearly some kind of clockwork jiggery-pokery you enjoy, so I send it with my compliments. Ketherick. Ah. Interesting. Right, we got one last guy here. And then we have a dead Astarion, who I would like to not leave behind. But do I have a Scroll of Revivify remaining? Looks like I do not. I can't pick him up, he's too heavy. But I can't go back and get somebody who can cast Revivify. So, sticking with the theme of doing things without save scumming and whatnot, what can we do with these? Increase our strength to 27 or 21? If I increase my strength to 21, I still can't pick Astarion up, he's still too heavy. That's really annoying. It's probably because it's him and his entire inventory, right? I don't want to leave him behind. But Shadowheart, who would be able to cast Revivify, is back here. Where is Gale? Up here. Alright.
I'm ready.
I have burnt an elixir of strength 27, but you know, it is what it is. We are going to come round to this staircase. And Shadowheart, you still have Revivify prepared. You do, and you have spell slots to cast it. I could take Gale down with us as well.
At the ready.
We can cast Invisibility. Upcast for additional targets. Alright, it wasn't my original plan.
Your desire.
My faith
But it seems to be what we're doing now.
onward in her name.
As much as it isn't quite as interesting to have the whole party suddenly flocking over. So, Gale,
Applaud your taste.
Invisibility, 3rd level, 1. Shadowheart. You have to come slightly up the stairs so I can cast this spell. Also, Shadowheart, before we go,
What's next, I wonder?
you have Pass Without Trace, don't you? You can cast that for you guys. We can cast this. Oh, target is too far. Touch spell, I guess. Go, go, go. Are they all still fighting out here? They're not, they're just standing around because all of the people that were fighting have been killed. We are just running by invisibly. Alright, that actually went better than expected, I'll be honest. So we can go get Astarion up, and then if we have to fight our way back out of here, we will be much more prepared to do so.
Let's get on with it.
Revivify, Astarion, there. Then we can probably take a short rest.
I'll feel that one later.
And a little extra bolstering. Then we're all together. And let's give Astarion this new bow. Now, the only problem with this bow, as I see it, what are we currently using? This one increases our crit by -1, so we need a lower number to crit. And this thing gives off light when we're using it. If I send that to Shadowheart for a sec, are we still wearing the gloves of archery? We're not. So you get, oh no, yeah, you gain proficiency with this is that. I read Corellian and I was like, that's not it. You gain proficiency with longbows and shortbows. In addition, your ranged weapon attacks deal an additional 2 damage. So we have this one that's a +2 weapon. But now Shadowheart has a +3 longbow, possibly inflict guiding bolt, and we can cast haste once, which is there. So we'll keep the spear out when we don't want to be seen in shining light, but
Is that blood? No.
let's go speak to Xana Tubin.
Something's on my mind.
The Neurosita. I can hear its hum. Familiar, yet painful. I helped design the Steel Watchers, toiled night and day on the first bipedal prototype. It is fitting it ends this way. I will bring down not only the Steel Watch, but the very foundry itself. This place will be smoke and rubble when I am finished. Are you ready, my friend?
I think so. I don't think we need to do arcane recovery or anything like that right now. What are you going to
Like
do?
the foundry, the Neurosita's exterior is near impossible to penetrate. However, its inner circuitry is highly unstable. I'm going to rain fire upon it from the inside out.
Do it.
Gond, let your hammer be my courage, your furnace my heart.
We're getting an escape sequence, a cutscene, something else. Cutscene. Ignoring the idea that there are a bunch of enemies for us to flee through there. Just grateful that we got Astarion back up.
We're alive! Blessed Gond! And the foundry crumbles behind us. The sound is as sweet as a well-oiled cog. Yet we paid the price in blood. So few of us remain. Gond's name will soon fade into the annals of history. I must leave now and gather those of us still standing. Look after this city, my friend. I pray it treats you better than it did us.
You'd hope they could get that collar off eventually. Right, so this is a burning hole in the ground now. And at least that steel watch has fallen. Can we go for a quick waltz through the grounds?
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way.
Assuming we're not going to get kicked out of somewhere that is completely non-functioning now. But I don't know if there's anything extra out on these docks that we've not discovered yet. Or if the rest of the steel watch across the city have just fallen. It looks like the inside is completely inaccessible to us now. And I'm not going to worry about what's back there too much. So, this whole thing got started with a plan to go and deal with Gortash, but we wanted to take out his Iron Army first. We've now done that, so we can go back to deal with Gortash. This one has fallen without its central hub to kind of communicate with it, I guess. Have they all just fallen? There was one just here previously. Yep, that one's fallen as well. Very happy about it. How are we doing for progress to level 12? Still a ways off. Are we going to take a long rest? I feel like I probably should at the least, because I'm near completely spent after my one-on-one with that big guy. If we are going to go off to the brain. If we are going to go off to Gortash's hideout on the bridge, we probably want to be as best prepared for that as possible, even if I did burn my elixir of Cloud Giant Strength to do it. It's not the end of the world. I'm going the really roundabout way to get where I'm going, aren't I? Is this another place that's been blocked off by some kind of crime? Did I miss this one?
Seems simple enough.
Due to the presence of prohibited substances and apparatus, this house has been reclaimed by order of Archduke Enver Gortash.
Well, let me just take a peek.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Ah, well. A supplement of haste spores, essence of nightlight. Interesting. But we've made enemies, so we'll keep moving. I don't know if our attitude is just that one single individual, though, because what do I care about one random person's opinion of me, you know? In any case, past Sorcerer's Sundries, we find our way past the wine festival and back to the pub. What I really don't know, though, is after we've done Gortash, I don't know what comes next after that, really. Obviously, over here, well, we haven't done Sar or Cazador. We haven't done Wizard of Waterdeep. And there's also the route north here that is off limits to the High City. So, still lots more to do, in fact.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself.
It's not who I thought it was when we instigated that conversation. Right, so we're going to get a well-deserved night's sleep. The rest of the party didn't do too much, but Lucy, oh boy, Lucy. I'm going to have to buy more food. All we do is buy food. Right, long resting. shopping.
I just damn near chopped my finger off. This had better be good.
I don't know how she's chopping her fingers off when all we're doing is buying backpacks of pre-made supplies, you know? Where's Shadowheart? I think we haven't had a flirty word with Shadowheart in a while. I've completely lost track of her. There she is. How are you doing, my sweet?
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Of course.
I've never had a relationship quite like this, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Wow. I'm feeling so loved. Alright, to sleep then. And then up to Gortash's place. There's still also zombies we haven't found. There's the artist that we never found. Oh god, no. Split that. We freed an artist back in Act 1. Haven't found them yet. They apparently owe us a bunch of money for rescuing them or buying their freedom. We successfully make it through a night's sleep. Mage armor for us. Leave camp. Where does that put me? Out front of the pub? Yeah, outside of our doors. So, northeast? Just east. Basilisk Gate. God, this door is locked, but is not a crime to break it open.
Should be easy.
As ever, we can't roll less than a 10.
This way.
Oh, God.
It was a clean decapitation. I'll give them that.
Oh, it's, the clown's pelvis. Gale.
Gods, even Dribble's pelvis was severed. This joke's can't have been that bad.
The effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but Destin claimed his corpse the same, or in the red. How many pieces of him can there be left? Honestly. Can't be many, right?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Don't waste a step.
So we came in off the bridge initially. By jumping over the whole thing, and there was a guard posted at the rear end of the location with an Iron Watcher. I don't know if we're now just going to walk up to that bridge and be in a big fight. I wouldn't be surprised if we were. We'll find out when we get there. I was about to say, he's still there. No, he's just fallen down dead, which is great. I don't know if there is an alternate way in through that building rather than just walking up to the front door. Lucy can fly. So we'll see if this is like an outhouse or something else worth us trying to get over to. No. We've got some moody, dramatic music. The Flaming Fist is here. But this building, I'm not sure I understand its purpose. Doesn't look like there's anything particular inside of it through that window. All right, let's fly back to the rest of the party.
Looking ahead.
And we're just going to have to walk in through these front doors. because we can't get back to the roof. Anything we need to do in prep? I don't think so. Are they an enemy of ours? Can't see them on the map yet. 400 XP just for walking up to the building. Yep. I expected about this much. Fist. Mage. Fist. And there's one more of them somewhere. Oh, further back. Okay. How do we want to deal with this as efficiently as possible? Is a great question. Astarion. Go for the grease. Gale. Go for the cloud of daggers.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart. This is probably better than a cantrip now, right? $3d8. Let me just check this bow. On a hit, possibly inflict guiding bolt. The next attack has advantage. Okay. And we can cast haste once. So it's not super duper incredible, but it still seems pretty good. Outside normal range still. We don't need to crit. They now have Guiding Bolt, and we can do 1d8 poison. So if Astarion were attacking, he could now attack with advantage. I'm just going to have him cunning action hide in the middle of the bridge. Gale.
Unleash me.
I would like you to just kind of be off at the side.
There's blood in the air.
And Shadowheart. We could cast a bonus action spell, but I think we're fine. Oh, Guiding Bolt's over already, huh? Throw on Shadowheart. They need 20s roll. They rolled 20. How about no? Oh, it was just a javelin, was it? Yeah, just a couple of javelins. Fine. Lucy. I don't want to go too big on 4 super duper basic guards, you know? That one's my biggest concern. I don't want to set the grease alight either. Okay, they are counterspelling cantrips, which is fine by me. I'd rather them counterspell a cantrip than anything really good.
Don't waste a step.
And more people got brought into the fight from further back. But could you imagine doing all these fights with the Iron Guard around as well? If they're just throwing javelins, they can throw them at Shadowheart. That's fine. Someone moving in the darkness. Oh, God. Hi there. Fire Elemental. It's very rude. You getting a turn this turn, or are we waiting a turn? Just thinking about it. Multi-attack on Gale. How about no? They're thinking about something. Okay, Shadowheart is still healing. These guys are all just refusing to progress further. If we move backwards, apart from Mizora being here, the civilians aren't here, so I think we might just push back behind the bridge a bit. Force them to come towards us. I can't see the one that's summoned. And I can't have disadvantage. But I think this is worth doing. 47 on a sneak attack is just so good.
A better position.
And we're going to cunning action dash. Far down the bridge.
I speak, they burn.
Gale.
On the double.
They cast counterspell. I can sonic backlash them counterspelling.
Of course.
And then Shadowheart is over here. Do I want to dash instead? I think I might want to dash. Great work. This thing doesn't appear to have an attack of opportunity.
Time to press ahead.
Which is unexpected, but welcome. Then we'll chip it down. Hopefully a lot of these guys slip over. They didn't. Grenade impeller. Jeez. Where are you going? They have to raise the alarm or something. Jeez. That wasn't so bad. Our concentration on our spell was broken, which is very unideal. $58 damage is huge. I'm going to keep pushing back because we can. It'd be hilarious if Mizora got involved in this fight. That lets us move back without attacks of opportunity. Shadowheart. It's got 8 HP left.
Still on my feet.
Lucy, best way to do 8 damage. We have Guiding Bolt against it. Nice.
Can't slow down.
No XP for that though, of course. But now we can at least take these guys on, not quite one-on-one, but incrementally as they come down the bridge. Slip. Or at least, yeah, difficult terrain will help. They're coming back, which is strange, but welcome. Spellcaster is dashing. Oh, that was Astarion, not Shadowheart. Damn it. I should have sneak attacked.
They see me.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Gale. Advantage with electric attack. 18 damage.
Please, Mistra.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart. Oh, they're miles away.
important is ever easy.
Lucy. No need for crits there. Not dashing towards us. Oh, do stop that. That's incredibly annoying. Right. Shadowheart.
Ready.
Try and give Astarion advantage on this attack by giving Guiding Bolt. They saved against it, it seems.
I've missed this.
I could push somebody else up there, or I could just take a regular attack for 1d8 plus 17. $22 will help.
Swords meet sorcery.
They may well counterspell this just for their own survival. But Psionic Backlash does it. You love to see it.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart, nothing else to do. This fire elemental is a pain in my butt. Erupting Cinder, 4d6 is so much. Gale needs more to save. 7 plus 2. 10 plus 2. Shadowheart needs 11. They rolled a 9. Nah, Shadowheart will be fine. We're not concentrating on anything. And Shadowheart heals during the course of the fight, which is like magic. So it's Fist Rainash that is my problem. And now I actually regret being this far down the bridge, which is amusing. Astarion? Nope, we're just on Lucy.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Try me.
We get counterspelled from the back. Great miss. Don't know what that second one was. Just javelins. Are you coming down? They fell. Okay.
Victory is assured.
Gale.
With diligence and care.
You put yourself just within range of this guy so that Astarion
Death's cold grip.
can do that. We crit missed. How about we don't crit miss? 50 damage. Love to see it. I can't reach him to bite them.
With the weave.
Gale. That'll do nicely.
Can't afford to let up.
Shadowheart. I was going to dash up with everybody else, but it is what it is. This guy's going to continue to be a dick.
What path lies before me?
But now we can set this grease alight, and I won't be mad about it. The doors are sturdy. Slow. I'm fine with slow because they're going to die imminently. I just don't know if this fire elemental is going to die
I'm ready.
when they do.
Got to press on. Time to deal some punishment.
It totally did.
Moving ahead.
We are no longer slowed. And we got through that with minimal issues, I think.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Check pockets for anything important, like Dresden's chest key. And honestly, I will take the food because lots of long resting going on. Seric's chest key. So somewhere in here there's going to be a barracks. And we're going to have a bunch of keys.
No traps, please.
We have a collection of infernal iron. Right, let's get sneaky.
Or I'm lost. Never wanted the easy path.
Fist, fist. Provost. Is that like a trader or is that something else? Either way, I suspect our next fight lies here. And the simple thing to do is just open with a giant sneak attack from Astarion. But what I'm also going to do
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
is push everybody else right up to this wall so that they have to come out towards us if they want to have line of sight on anybody. Oh, our stealth was successful. Okay, well, everybody else can get involved in this fight piece by piece.
Best be on my way.
If we can make shots from cover.
I just want a little look.
No need for crits. Man, it really cuts the mood down when you hear them screaming to death while on fire, you know?
Can't afford to stay
But it feels like the Flaming Fist are always more bad guys than good guys. Alright, that's everyone in.
On my way.
Back out of line of sight. Astarion still has a whole action. 1d8 plus 17 on 19 HP. Seems like an easy conclusion. Nice.
What fools these mortals be.
Gale is done. Shadowheart is done. Don't want to go too far in case we drag others into this fight. Grovel. Hey Astarion, can you hide right there?
We'll do it my way.
And then stab this guy in the back. $30 damage, pretty good. Can't bite them because we do not have the bonus action because we bonus action hid to start. Now, I would like to kill this guy. 30 with 64 max. What do we want to do? We could do like a second or third level thing, but I don't think it's going to happen. So let's just do this. We could crit them, but I think there's more important crits to make. Man, he's just doing the same thing. He's not taking his chance to attack us. Right, I'm just going to do that because now I have +1 to all of my attack rolls. That's resolved. The two of us will get up in one turn.
One day I'll catch a break.
And then we can collect everybody else's keys. Recruitment poster. A man and woman stand side by side in armor emblazoned with the fist surrounded by flames. Find pride, speak to blah blah. Nobody cares for your paperwork. You know, just a pocket full of horseradish is really what I want after a long day guarding stuff. Books, hot tubs, shabby wardrobe full of old clothes. But now, a bunch of chests. We will, of course, check the bookcases as well. Apparently I can't reach that row of books. Unlocked with their key. Stealing from your comrades, are you? Shame on you. If the fist can't trust each other, we stand no chance against our enemies. I mean, Astarian's just going to do the needful in a moment. Potion of animal speaking. If you were wondering, do the needful is how I get a lot of emails from Indian customers who have a request and then sign off with, please do the needful. Lockpicking impossible. Weird. I guess I missed some keys. Huh? Well, we only killed 3 when we came into this room. There's something going on behind here.
At least things have stayed interesting.
But we're all right.
Another step forward.
I don't think we need a rest right now. More dead steel watch. Micromodron force curtain. And back here, there were grenade impalers.
What now?
Astarian, can you, like, shoot these things down? It just seems wise, you know? I don't know if we're liberating people's passage into Baldur's Gate by destroying a bunch of their supplies, but... Oh, we get a save. We get a stealth. Oh, God. Well, that's happening, isn't it? Lady Dunbrin's attendant. Is there someone really important in this room? Possibly. There's a staircase behind that doorway. And there's a lot of really annoyed people over here. Okay.
Quickly.
I'm gonna start again. With one of these. And cunning action dash round the corner. Hail of thorns on 3 targets. 3d10. 1d8 plus 3d10 piercing. Let's go controlled chaos and counterspell. Nice. We have summoned a succubus into the fight, and they are hostile against everybody. The grease is on fire. That's not what I wanted. We don't do so well with AoE stuff. That's more Shadowheart and Gale. At least like persistent AoE stuff. So what do I... We must have a scroll to make use of here, right? Something good and fancy. Why is it impossible to select variants when casting scrolls with variants? Is that just a thing you can't do? Because I hate it. Cloud kill? Cloud kill. I don't know if this cloud is flammable. I'm guessing not. But that is solid. Also solid. If they want us, they've got to go through the cloud. Unless they're going to go some real long way. But they're dashing and now seem completely immobilized on any kind of sensible routes to us, which is fun. We've broken their brains. Come on now. Just very, very cloud killy, huh? Alright, they're not doing anything. Fine by me. Gale. If they're not actively coming through to try and kill us, we will go with a cantrip that might make them fall. Or be slower to move, at the very least. And then...
Shall be done.
Move to there.
To concentrate.
Shadow Heart.
Have to keep going.
Come hang out with Gale. Now they can decide what they want to do. Hunter's Mark on. Oh, probably on the... Yeah, that's fine by me. Use your spells over there. Frenzy is AI raging, I assume. And they're just going after the big guy because it's safer for them to do so at the moment, I guess. Sure, you can have some Armor of Agathis. Level 3. Scorching Ray. I'll do Psionic Backlash. Just for some damage through the wall, apparently. Love the poison. They are dashing out. Okay, that gives us a target. They are not. And back to Astarion. We are not going to get to sneak attack this guy, I don't think. Fine, fine. $10. And 4. That one's nearly dead. Alright, our friend in combat has died. Lucy. Advantage here for 12. And
Light on my feet.
We'll get even more out of the way of the doorway. Are you actually going to come through this cloud? You are. Okay. They started in it, I guess. Oh. Right. How are we most effective here? How about
Onward.
just something simple? Oh my god. We've just invited the whole of upstairs into this fight. Possibly by using a really loud spell. I have some regrets.
What should I do?
You should. It's a great question. I would like to help out over here because we are currently concentrating on that spell, which is a big deal for us. But Blade Barrier on this doorway would also seem to be important. Summon a wall of razor-sharp blades that turns the area into difficult terrain and damages anyone foolish enough to come close enough. What I don't know is, what does this say? It doesn't say, like, choose a start point or an end point. It's just a point. Like, does it emit from me? I don't know. I've never used this spell before. Bolt of Celestial Light. I guess I will crit on that one. They are now frightened. Immune to poison damage is no fun. They do have to get to the poison eventually. I think if they start in the poison, it's only a problem for them if they end in the poison. Big question is, are all these people upstairs slowly coming downstairs? And otherwise, how many people are in this building that we're going to have to murder? And how many of them are completely broken AI because they don't know who's going where or what? Witch Bolt. 5d12 lightning damage. Jeez. I think I would rather reaction with shield than counterspell. Oh. I guess they were going to hit me regardless, and that's my mistake. God damn, they wrecked Gale. Jeez. Did they crit, or was it just that bad? Yes, they crit. On a giant spell. And they're still concentrating on his dying corpse, which is really awkward, you know? I don't know where everyone who is upstairs is going to come from either. That's a whole problem in itself. That guy's frightened, which is fun. But this guy, I can't sneak attack, which is lame. Guess I'm just regularly attacking you, which is like way less fun. High defense. Like 1d6 plus 7 damage is nothing. We either do archery. Can't have disadvantage. So I'm going to do this just to have a sneak attack. Animation broke. Lots of animations broke. Weird. Nice. Wait, Gortash is now in this fight. What is going on? This is not how I expected this to go. I thought there would be like a bit of an introduction, some preamble, you know? Duke Alder Ravengard is in the fight.
To my side. Let us usher in a new dawn.
Oh, God. Something's happening upstairs, clearly. I need to get Gale up urgently. Right, Shadowheart is on turn with Gale. Right. I need Gale up. And I need help. What can I do with Quickened? Spells that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. 3 sorcery points. So that's a bonus action. Then as a main action, I have 6 sorcery points left. It's a bad time to quicken haste, isn't it? Oh, I need the bonus action to do the quickening. That's annoying. Alright, fine. What are we doing right now? Oh, man. Alright, Gale is dead. That's actually a really big problem. Oh, okay. I can draw it. That's super interesting. In which case, I'm going to risk this attack of opportunity.
Heading there.
Oh, I can't get it to the door. I can't concentrate on 2 things at once. I guess it has to be a straight line, right? Because I assume a lot of them would just go around this. And I have to be able to see where I'm going. Like, that's the next best option, I think. I just don't love it. Also, I'm really afraid of... Counterspell screwing that over as a plan. This has not gone how I thought it was going to go, especially with Gale already being dead. That's really sad. Yeah, I'm mad about it. I'm very mad about it. What is that? Oh, that's our ghoul. First class. Oh no, fist class, probably. Are we going to try and knock out the Duke? Fire shields. There's so many people in this fight. It's absurd. Shadowheart's nearly down as well. That's real bad. Like, Cloudkill is helpful, but it's not going to do this whole encounter for us. They're really trying to get us off our concentration save. They're dashing through the poison. Come on. I understand it's a lot going on, but computer, go faster. I wish Gale was alive. Do. Come on, come on, come on. I'm debating making this a two-parter now because this fight is not quick. If I could kill you with a bonus hand attack, I'd be so happy. 3 to 8 damage. Well, then I probably can't. I would much rather sneak attack this guy. What is wrong with our animations? It's all just getting real wonky with this many people in the fight. I just picked the wrong door to go in, didn't I? I should have gone through this door, perhaps. Who knows? Not me. Goodness gracious. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
This city is mine.
Is it? Shell of Resistance. Okay. We are still concentrating on Cloudkill. I would like this guy not to be here anymore. They saved and thus are not dead. Alright. I'm going to get some more help. Because it's an item, I don't mind using it as a bonus action in one turn. The ghouls have a mind of their own. Astarion is getting beaten down to hell. I fear we're not going to be able to swing this round to the win I want it to be. And watching a black screen half the time is not really what I had hoped for this fight either. Right, Shadowheart's going to get a turn. I think this. Oh, you dick. It's always on healing spells, isn't it? Do you reckon there's more than one of them with counterspell out there? Well, this is not ideal. The ghoul blasted us for 25 necrotic damage. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Alright, I think we are screwed if Shadowheart is down. Oh no, Shadowheart has 4 HP. She's not down. Just so very nearly. Next time, hopefully, we can do this in smaller increments, because otherwise, this fight on the next episode is going to take forever. I hope it saved when we came through. It must have saved when we changed zones, right? It shouldn't take them this long to take a turn where they just dash. I'm expecting soon for them all to spill out of this doorway here with the stairs up to the audience hall. But I don't know. Shadowheart's down. This was about expected. You got javelined through the face. And they're really going after the kill. Strong critical miss. Back up to the top. I'm sure we had a quest that said go and witness somebody's event or something. Come on now. Like, if we turn it around, it would be the greatest turnaround in all time. But is it likely? And are we ever going to get a turn again? There's so many people in this fight. It's a bit silly. It's a wee tiny bit silly. I'm amazed how many of them are monks. I guess largely they fall under fighter, barbarian, monk, ranger with the occasional spellcaster in there. Not like it's full of druids or bards. An army. Shadowheart still down, not dead. Honestly, I might just call it, because we're going to be here for an age and we are clearly not in a situation that's going to resolve well. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load this autosave, see where it spits us out, and then we'll sign off. Well, if it's any consolation, it saved right before we went through this door, which I'm very grateful for at this stage. So join me next time. We will try and re-navigate this whole situation. Until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.